Taking advantage of fresh, seasonal ingredients, I prepare my adaptation of this Italian-inspired spaghetti with zucchini pesto. Stick around and check out how easily this dish is prepared.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm Mike the Stew Burner. I'm a retired Navy cook doing the thing I love to do the most, and that's cooking. So what are we making today? We're making spaghetti with a zucchini pesto. You heard it, spaghetti with a zucchini pesto. And we're going to be roasting the zucchini on charcoal grill here. So we're going to get a nice char on it. We're going to cook off. Now if you notice here, I've got some rather big chunks of zucchini and I got some slices of zucchini. I also have some basil here. So what's going to happen is the larger pieces are going to make the sauce along with the basil. We also have some Parmesan cheese that we're going to add. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. The slices here, we're going to grill those, and those are going to go on top of the spaghetti when it's all done. It's going to be great. We're going to drizzle some olive oil on it, some salt and pepper. We're going to roast them. We'll bring it all together. This is so simple. I have some salted water over here to the side, off camera, unfortunately. That's at the boil. We're going to throw a pound of spaghetti in there, and then get that cooked al dente. And to finish it up, we're going to take the large chunks, puree them with the basil, with a little bit of cheese, and the juices that these are going to create, you'll see. And we'll mix that with the spaghetti. We're not going to heat it. We're going to take the sauce, put it in the bottom of the pan, put the spaghetti on top, use the heated spaghetti to heat up the sauce, and then top it off with the grilled zucchini. Stick around, I'm going to show you how it's done. Alright, let's get these prepared. I'm going to just put a little bit of olive oil on the flat side. I'm going to start the bigger pieces first. They're going to take a little bit more time. While these start, I'll go ahead and get my slices seasoned up. So I got a little bit of olive oil on there. A little salt. A little pepper. Grill is nice and heated. We're going to go face down. Shut the lid because we're going to roast this. I want to keep all that. I want to heat from the top as well, not just from the bottom. And so we'll give this about 5 minutes and we'll come back and check it. We do not want to burn this, so we got to keep a close eye on it. Okay, so while the larger pieces start cooking, I'm going to go ahead and spread out the smaller slices. And we're going to go ahead and drizzle those with some olive oil and hit them with some salt and pepper. So just get these spread out. Doesn't have to be perfect. A little bit of olive oil. A little salt and pepper. Now you notice I'm only doing one side. So what's going to happen once I get these on there, I'm going to go ahead and hit the other side. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. Alright, so for my spaghetti, this is the second time I've used this. I'm using the Barilla al Bronzo. First time I used it, it was absolutely phenomenal. Best pasta I've ever really had. I'm sure there's better pastas out there, but right now, this is my favorite. So, I got a pound of this. My water is almost to a boil. I'll go ahead and get this on. And that's going to take about 9 minutes. It takes a little bit longer because this is really thick. It's like extra thick spaghetti. So I'm going to let that go for 9 minutes till it's al dente. And then once we bring the sauce together, we're just going to add that to the sauce. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So don't go anywhere. We got the larger pieces cooking right now. We're about to put the smaller pieces on in a minute. And we'll keep on rolling. Okay, let's give this a try here. Or let's give this a check. They're looking okay. Okay, so they're looking pretty good here. I'm going to set these to the side. Turn them over. Then I'm going to go ahead and start my slices. Get the slices on there. Now, If we're in Italy, these would probably be getting fried in olive oil. But I'm taking the healthier route here, and I'm going to roast them instead of fry them. I think they're going to come out really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut the top. Actually, before I do that, hit them with a little bit of olive oil. I'll probably get a little flare up here. I'm not getting flare up, that's good. All right, well now I just did. A little salt. A little pepper. These are probably going to take about 3 minutes on each side. They should be beautifully browned, scored, and they're going to look good. All right, get this shut down. 3 minutes, we'll open it back up and we'll keep on rolling. Okay, I'm literally running out of light here. I started this project a little bit too late today. No big deal. I got some lights coming out here in a second. And so it's been about 3 minutes. Everything's looking really good. I'm going to go ahead and give, I like they look a little bit better. These look much better. They're actually over the flames. So we'll give these a turn, let them go for another 3 to 5 minutes. And I think we're looking really good here. No, I don't think, I know. Oh yeah. All right. Get this shut, another 5 minutes. We'll come back, we'll give them a look. So we've had to adapt a little bit. And I've never done any nighttime filming out on the back patio. So we were running out of light. We brought the studio lights out, give us a little illumination here. And hopefully when I go to edit this, the lighting's going to be halfway decent. Because I put a lot of work in this and I don't want to waste it. So we're looking pretty good right now. We're browning up good. I got one of my larger pieces that's actually fully cooked, nice and tender. Whoa, and it's dripping, so I want to keep that over there. The other 3 are just about there, and my slices are coming along very nicely. I'll see if I can get one up here in front of the camera here. See that? Well, there we go. Get the little brown on there, looking good. All right. I think I have maybe like 5 minutes left on the roasting side here, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the sauce. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my slices off. They're browned and cooked as much as I want them to. Okay, I'm going to let those sweat. My other 2 large pieces in the bowl. Shut this down. Okay, now it's time to put this sauce together. Go in with our large pieces, and boy, they're sweating here, which is what I want them to do. That's all water is going to help make this sauce. I'm going to go ahead and throw my basil in. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. One, 2. A little salt and pepper. More on the pepper side of the house. A little bit of salt. Not too much. Put my lid on. All right, we're going to go ahead and pulse this till we get a nice sauce. So we're looking really good here on the sauce. It's right about the consistency that I want it. And wow, looking good. All right, so I'm going to go in Wow. Needs a little salt. I don't ever say that, do I? Couple more pulses. You know, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more cheese as well. A little bit more, probably 1 more tablespoon. There we go. Kind of looks like regular pesto, but we're using up all that zucchini that everybody has an abundance of right now. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the sauce into my bowl here. I have my spaghetti ready to go, and let me just go ahead and make sure it's al dente. Perfect. We're going to go straight into the sauce. We're not heating this up. The heated spaghetti is going to do all the work. All right, so we're going to go in, give the spaghetti a nice toss, work that, oh wow, does this smell good. Work that sauce into the spaghetti. All right, we're almost there. Let me go get a plate this up, and bring it on home. We are there. Feast your eyes on that beauty. All right, let's go in and give this a try. It smells good, it looks good, but does it taste good? Alrighty. Fantastic. Get some of those roasted zucchinis. Doesn't get any easier than that. So the flavors of the zucchini pesto are off the charts. No garlic in this. Please note, no garlic. Salt, pepper, basil, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. That's it. Oh, olive oil. That's it. It's creamy. It's delicious. It's light. And you need to be making it. So hey, until next time, thanks, and we'll see you.